The greatest secret ever kept from humanity is not hidden in a government vault. It is not buried under the sands of Egypt. It is not written in a lost scroll that only the chosen can read. The secret is hidden in the one place you would never think to look. It is hidden behind your own eyes. If I told you that you have been worshiping a stranger, would you believe me? If I told you that the God you have been praying to, the figure in the sky, the cosmic manager, the distant judge, does not exist in the way you have been taught? For decades, you have directed your energy outward. You have looked at the stars and felt small. You have looked at the world and felt powerless. You have waited for a deity outside of yourself to grant you permission to be happy, to be wealthy, to be loved. And in doing so, you have turned your back on the only true creative power there is. You have been looking for God in the spectacle, but God was waiting in the substance of your own mind. The title of today's revelation is, Your Imagination is the One True God. This is not a metaphor. This is not poetic exaggeration. This is the literal, fundamental, mechanical truth of reality. And once you see it, once you truly recognize who is looking out from behind your eyes, you will never bow to a circumstance again. Let us dismantle the great lie. We are raised to believe in a separation. There is God up there, holy and perfect, and there is man down here, flawed and weak. We are taught that life happens to us, that we are corks bobbing in an ocean of fate, hoping the waves will be kind. But Neville Goddard, interpreting the ancient wisdom of the scriptures, revealed a truth that changes everything. He taught that God and man are one. God became man, that man might become God. The creative power of the universe, the power that flung the stars into the void and organized the atoms of your body, did not leave you. It became you. It actually is you. Specifically, it is your own wonderful human imagination. When you say, I am, you are declaring the name of God. Moses asked the burning bush, Who shall I say sent me? And the voice replied, I am that I am. It did not say, I am a king or I am a force. It simply said, I am. That is your name. Before you say, I am a woman, I am tired, I am poor, or I am lonely, you first say, I am. That sense of being, that raw awareness, that is God. Now, the logical mind resists this. It says, that is blasphemy. I am just a person. I have bills. I have back pain. I am not God. This is the mask speaking. This is the outer man talking. But who is listening? Who is the silent witness behind the chatter? That is the inner man. That is the imagination. Consider this. Nothing in your world exists that was not first imagined. Look at the chair you were sitting on. Before it was wood and fabric, it was an image in the mind of a carpenter. Look at the clothes you are wearing. Before they were thread and cotton, they were an idea in the mind of a designer. Look at the buildings, the cars, the laws, the nations. All of them, every single one, began as an invisible act of imagination. Imagination is the womb of reality. But you say, sure, humans create things, but who created the circumstances of my life? I didn't imagine this debt. I didn't imagine this heartbreak. And here is the hard truth, the truth that requires courage. Yes, you did. Not consciously, not on purpose, but you imagined it through your fears. You imagined it through your inner conversations. You imagined it through your reactions. Neville taught that your life is nothing more than your imaginal acts pushed out. When you spend all day mentally arguing with a coworker, imagining what you should have said, feeling the anger rise, you are writing a script. And the universe, which is the faithful servant of your imagination, takes that script and directs the actors. The next day, the coworker is more difficult. The argument happens, and you say, "See, I knew they were difficult." But you created the difficulty. You planted the seed in the soil of your imagination, and the world bore the fruit. This is terrifying at first. It means there is no one to blame. But if you can stay with me, if you can push past the guilt, you will see that this is the ultimate liberation. Because if you created the mess with your imagination, you can clean it up with your imagination. If your imagination is God, then your imagination is the operant power. It does not bargain, it does not ask permission, it creates whatever you seek to identify with. Most of us use this power destructively. We are unconscious creators. We are like children who found a loaded gun and are firing it wildly at the walls. We worry, which is negative prayer. We replay past traumas, which resurrects them. We assume the worst. And because God is faithful, God gives us exactly what we imagine. To awaken is to take the gun out of the child's hands. To awaken is to stop imagining what you fear and start imagining what you desire. But what is imagination? It is not just visualizing a picture. It is not closing your eyes and seeing a red apple. Imagination is spiritual sensation. It is entering a state. It is the ability to travel in time and space without moving your physical body. Right now, physically, you are sitting in a room looking at a screen. But in your imagination, you can be anywhere. You can be on a beach in Bali. You can smell the salt. You can feel the sun. You can hear the waves. To the outer man, this is a daydream, a hallucination. But to the inner man, to God, this is a reality. And if you persist in that imaginal act, if you dwell there, if you make it natural, your physical body will be compelled to move across the world to align with that reality. This is the law. The world is a mirror. It has no will of its own. It creates nothing. It only reflects. You are the projector. The world is the screen. If you do not like the movie playing on the screen, you do not attack the screen. You do not yell at the characters. You do not try to scrub the blood off the canvas. You change the film. You change your assumption. So why is this video titled The One True God? Because as long as you believe there is a power outside of you, you will be a slave. If you believe money is the power, you will serve money. If you believe medicine is the power, you will serve sickness. If you believe other people are the power, you will be a people pleaser. If you believe in a God who judges you from a cloud, you will live in fear. Neville invites you to the ultimate heresy, which is the ultimate truth. There is no secondary cause. There is only one cause, your own wonderful human imagination. When you realize this, you stop begging. A queen does not beg. A queen commands, and she commands not by shouting, but by assuming. She assumes the state of the wish fulfilled. Let's look at the pearl of great price. In the Bible, there is a parable of a merchant who finds a pearl of great value. He goes and sells everything he has to buy it. Neville tells us that pearl is your imagination, but the price is high. You must sell everything. What must you sell? You must sell your belief in outside powers. You must sell your belief in luck. You must sell your belief in astrology, in the economy, in your genetics, in your past, in your trauma. You must give up your trust in anything outside of your own consciousness. You cannot keep a little bit of belief in fate just in case. You must go all in on the truth that you are the creator. That is the price. And until you pay it, you will be a divided house. You will try to manifest in the morning and then cry over the news in the afternoon. You will try to be God while acting like a victim. So I ask you right now, are you ready to pay the price? Are you ready to stop serving two masters? If you are, make the declaration. Go to the comments below and simply write, I am the operant power. Do not write it for the algorithm. Write it to silence the doubter in your own mind. Make it a physical act of claiming your throne. Drive that stake into the ground. Good. Now that you have declared it, how do we worship this true God? We worship by exercising Him. We worship by daring to assume the best for ourselves and others. Every time you say, "I am healthy," when your body feels sick, you are worshiping the true God. You are trusting the invisible over the visible. Every time you say, "I am wealthy," when the bank account is zero, you are exercising your divinity. You are calling things that are not as though they were. This requires a mental diet. You would not feed a high-performance racehorse garbage. Why do you feed your imagination garbage? Why do you feed it news stories of disaster? Why do you feed it gossip? Why do you feed it memories of your ex? Every time you consume these things, you are telling God, "Create this for me." Stop it. Become a guardian at the gate of your mind. Treat your imagination with the reverence you used to say for a church altar, because it is the altar. It is the place where reality is forged. I challenge you to an experiment. I challenge you to test this God. Neville always said, "Do not believe me, test it." Take one desire, just one. Maybe it is a text message, maybe it is a sum of money, maybe it is a specific compliment from a friend. Don't make it too big right now, or your logical mind will crush it. Make it something lovely. Tonight, in bed, shut out the senses. Ignore the dark room. Ignore the heavy blanket. Go into your imagination. Construct a short scene that implies you have received this thing. If it is money, imagine your hand holding the check. Feel the paper. See the name. If it is a text, see the screen, read the words, feel the smile on your face. Loop this scene. Do it over and over until it feels real, until it feels natural. And then fall asleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Sleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When you wake, watch. Watch the bridge of incidents unfold. Watch how people move, how circumstances shift, how the coincidences pile up to bring that imaginal act into the physical world. When it happens, and it will happen, you will have found the pearl. You will realize that you are not a body with a soul. You are a soul that has assumed a body. You are the dreamer of the dream. There is no one to change but self. There is no one to pray to but the I am within. There is no empty sky. There is only the fullness of your own consciousness. Stop looking for the Savior. Look in the mirror. Look deeper than the skin. Look into the eyes. The one looking back is the one you have been waiting for. If you are ready to accept this responsibility, if you are ready to put down the victimhood and pick up the crown, then subscribe to this channel. We are building a sanctuary for the sovereign woman, for the woman who knows that she is the operant power. Turn on the notifications, not to hear me, but to remind yourself of who you are. You are the author. You are the architect. You are the cause. Your imagination is the one true God. There is no other. I am she who assumes. And so are you.